Okay, welcome back. This is one of the first lessons for this orchestra series. And this is my lovely assistant Penelope, and she's going to play the part of the student, and I'm playing the part of the teacher so that you can see everything that her feet are doing. This is our video on how to stand with good posture. The first thing we kind of need to talk about is why it's important to have good posture, because it's the foundation of your setup with your instrument. And if you have good setup with your instrument, you're going to have good sound. If you have bad setup or bad posture and you're like standing like this, it's going to change the way that you play your instrument and it's going to give you a bad sound. So we always want to start with the feet. Okay, so let's talk about music stands. Your music stand is going to be in front of you because that's what you're going to have your music on. So I'm going to have Penelope stand with her feet towards the music stand, just like this. Okay, now she's going to take her left foot and make a tiny little step forward and keeping that foot pointed towards the music stand. Okay? And then with her right foot, she may want to take a tiny step back. You want to make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. And you see how her right foot is angled a little bit to the side. So, like if you're standing in a room, and this is the front of the room, your right foot is pointing to the corner. So you want to have that 45-degree angle. So left foot straight, right foot 45-degree angle. Now you want your left shoulder to point to what your left foot is pointing to. So making sure that left shoulder is pointing towards the music stand, and maybe not quite so much. Because you want your body pointed the same direction. If you were just standing with your shoulders pointing this way, it's the same as your right foot. But that left shoulder is pointing this way, the same as your left foot. Okay, and make sure when you stand, your shoulders are really important, especially violins, violas. Well, this is just for violins, violas. So violins, violas, we can't play our instrument if our shoulders are up like this and we're really tense. So just take a deep breath and relax your shoulders, okay? Keeping them down, and we don't want them like super far back, but you don't want to roll your shoulders forward because this is really bad posture. So keeping your shoulders down and back, and then you're ready to play with your instrument. You have this good solid foundation. Now sway on your feet a little bit. You should be able to equally distribute your weight kind of in the middle. You should feel like you're in the middle of your 2 feet. If it feels like you can't sway that much, your feet might be too close together. Okay, so we want that shoulder width apart, and we want to bend our knees just a little bit, and that's a good solid foundation. I encourage you to watch this video a few times the first time and just practice getting set up. So you can start facing the music stand and then just go through the steps. Left foot forward, right foot maybe back a little bit, angled, relax your shoulders, angle your body, good, and then deep breath, you're ready to play.